it brings a destruction to us. And now look at something. When you now focus on that person that you ought to care for, when you look upon them, now you're seeing what? Beged. What is beged? Rebellion. The first thing you're seeing rebellion, because now you're rebelling against who? Yourself. You're seeing levosh, which is an embarrassment for you to even think about that person the way you're thinking about them. You now start to bring an embarrassment to you. Amiel, now you're going to take what doesn't belong to you. You see, when you care, this 2017, we are called to care. And when we care, we present to all human person the very essence of who we represent. Who do we represent? We represent Yahweh, Yashuah Mashiach, the Ruach HaKodesh. And if we represent him, when we look at a woman, when we look at a man, when we look at a person, when we look at a child, when we look at any individual that has the innate nature of the Creator, what we ought to see? We ought to see the Boen. The Boen means the thumbprint of who? Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh on that person. Should you now look upon a person with levosh, embarrassment? Should you now look upon a person and undress them with your eyes, whether it be male or female? Should you look upon a person with beged, with rebellion to what Adam has started? Because you know right here what you are doing. And the last stage is what? Miel, to take that which is not yours. So you see how everything is progressive? What James said, when we are drawn away with the lust and intent of our mind, and that lust and intent has become actualized in our mind, it brings about what? Dysfunctionality, or what they call, well, the word call it death, but dysfunctionality, that which is innate in us. And dysfunctionality brings about what? Separation from who? Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh. So should we continue in rebellion, in an embarrassing state, in taking what doesn't belong to us, or should we care? How are we to care? How are we to care? We are to care for all mankind in this way, all human person in this way. The same way Yeshua came down and attached himself to who? Mankind. What he did? Yeshua, Jesus. What he did? He added what? Humanity. Humanity, right? To his what? Divinity. D-I-V. He added humanity to his divinity. Now, when he added humanity to his divinity, what is he doing? He is attaching what? He's attaching himself to that which is what? Temporal. He is attaching himself to that which is temporal. Who is temporal?
Like the temple in your head?
No, temporal. All things that have been what? Created is in a temporal state. And this is why people now can't understand that Yeshua became what? Yeshua is the God-man. Mashiach is the one that put on humanity. And he became flesh. So now look at something. Look at something. Look at what is actually going on with what Yeshua is communicating to us. We ought to care. So when we go and we communicate to any person in this 2017, what they wouldn't want you to say? They wouldn't want you to say that you're wrong. They wouldn't want you to say that what you're practicing is not the truth. They wouldn't want you to say that your lifestyle is not consistent with Yod He Wav He. They wouldn't want you to say that that what you're doing is not the truth. They will want you to say, well, all religion leads to God. All ways leads to God. And that is a lie. That is not caring. Caring is representing who? Yeshua, representing the truth. And when you represent the truth, you have to give what belongs to another. You see now, in Mayel is to take what doesn't belong to you. But what is ahava? Ahava, we know, is the Hebrew word for love, is to give what doesn't belong to you. What Yeshua do? What Yeshua is doing? He is giving what doesn't belong to himself. He didn't take. He care. And when you care, what you do? You give. You